So a tough brief this week for me. Terry and Martin, they love their house. They've done everything in the house. The garden is the very last thing that they're thinking about, that it's just not inviting. They don't ever use it. The patio's too small, and pretty much they want to start from scratch. So here's the view from the conservatory out. You can see why they really don't want to use this space. It's time for a bit of a revamp. But let's look at this in a slightly different way. There's plenty of good stuff going on. They back onto open fields here, and all of this shrubbery and hedgerow has all got overgrown, but they have permission to remove this. So straight away we're going to have a lovely open view out into open countryside. Here's the view from their dining room. It's not that appealing. They squeeze in there the little table and chairs here to catch a little bit of afternoon sun. And their garage kind of sticks out into the garden and creates an awkward space behind here. Here's the back of the garage. So we've got a big laurel hedge here, which is beautiful, but can't be seen. It's not really doing much. We've got a few scruffy little sheds going on, and the back of the garage. Well, it's going to be transformed, that's for sure. But the biggest problem is that my lovely new clients are telling me they hate plants. Absolutely don't want any plants. It's my worst nightmare. So after a little bit of discussion, we've kind of made a compromise that we've got to have some kind of greenery. Even the lowest maintenance, minimalist kind of space is going to look stark and concretey and very empty without any of our plant friends. So we need to make friends with these plants. I'm going to introduce them to some that are very, very easy maintenance. But I do understand Terry has a problem with all these big hedgerow shrubs that keep getting overgrown. They've got a hectic lifestyle. They just want to enjoy their garden, relax, sit out in it without worrying about all of these maintenance issues. So what to do with this space? As you can see, the garage comes right out into the garden, and it means that we have this space behind the garage that's currently unused and a bit shabby. And you can see also that the conservatory comes out at with these kind of angles. And also I've drawn in next door's garage because that plays a key part in the garden. You kind of feel in this first area, you feel a little bit hemmed in. You've got walls on both sides, but we need to draw the eye outwards. We've got open countryside views, or we will have, towards the back, and we need to make space and use of the whole area. And I also need to go and convince them a little bit more to have more than just one or two plants. So come back and find out what we do with this garden in the next day or two.